None. Hey, family. Yep. Hey, family. Shabbat Shalom. Well, oh, no, it's not. Shalom, family. Don't mind me, y'all. I ain't got nothing to do to my hair, so. And I always do this to keep me warm, because for some reason, I'm always cold. So let's get into it. I feel like we need a little light. I'll take it. Yeah. All right, y'all. So Shalom, family. Good to see you and you. Definitely you. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, ma'am. We want to welcome you all to
Story Time. Story Time. Story Time.
If you don't know, I'm Bonnie G, in the place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Boook is, I just want to be present. Okay, call my name so I can tell you I am here. If you don't know, our assembly family call her Dr. Norwood, but y'all Storytime family, we know her as Auntie Shelly on the beat.
But
that's right, y'all know we no longer do it for ourselves, but we do it for the community. It is the community for us, and the bump for all of us. You just cannot say Auntie Shelly on the beat. You gotta have rhythm in it. Auntie Shelly on the beat. Bump. You gotta hit them. Pop. Yes. Oh.
Y'all got Genesis doing that at the house.
That's her grandbaby.
Yeah, sometimes she just go bump.
It's the attitude and the neck. Yes. Bump.
Excuse me.
Snatch a little something, whatever. It is. You just do it. Lightly though. You know, you don't want to bump too hard. People might get offended. I don't know. But listen, like we always do, we bring you guys scripture before we get started in story time. And like I mentioned in the intro, I had no idea that this brother had something to say.
Right?
No idea. But maybe you guys did. But don't worry, we're going to get into him. So we're going to read you the scripture from Isaiah 58:11. And Yahuwah shall guide you continually and satisfy your soul in drought and make fat your bones. Come on, fat. And you shall be like a water garden and like a spring of water, whose water fail not. And they that shall be of you shall build the old waste places. You shall rise up the foundation of many generations, and you shall be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of path to dwell in. Again, that is Isaiah 58:11 and 12.
Yeah. And just let those words kind of sink in. Especially, I mean, not especially, but this time when you read it, this part stuck out to me. Like when you say a spring of water, spring water is that real fresh water that's been churning around in the rocks.
Yes.
That is what you want. And just think, if you've been getting polluted water for so long and you got some fresh water, your body will be like, oh.
Yeah, so now you're getting spring water. You're getting that
good water. Quench your thirst. Good, clean, pure water.
And you be loving it.
Yep. Your body sure will. Your body will be like, first it will use the spring water to clean you out.
Yep, sure will. Sure.
And then it's going to be like, oh, I like this water.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Go in there and taste a little bit. All right? Listen, I'm trying to. All right, listen. Okay, so we got a new book. Y'all already know because I showed it in the picture. Whew. All right, this book is heavy. Now I'm okay. I'm not tired of being in it, but it's heavy. Okay, this book is called His Word, and we purchased this book on Amazon. It was $150 for this gold one. Okay, but they do have a silver one. Fret not. That silver one is $80, I believe, $89.88. But they do offer a pre-owned, good condition for like $60. Because last time my uncle got one for $40. Now I saw one for $60. So it's some $60 and some kind of change. And so you guys can go on Amazon and purchase your books. If you do the silver ones, you will get it in the Prime days, like in 2 days. But if you do the gold one, that may take a minute. That might take December, January. We talking because one of our young viewers here, she bought one. She bought the gold one, and it's not coming to her till January.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole month.
A whole month. And I believe we read so many of these stories, so I don't know.
They're doing that on purpose.
Absolutely. And as always, like my dad encouraged us, please remember to like and share these videos if it is helpful to you all. Now, if it ain't, we understand it. We ain't for everybody, but can't help that. All right. So I just want to let you guys know, in case y'all wondering, like, what books we in, and girl, what you reading? Because I ain't never knew that was a book. Me neither. So this man is named. But can we get some drum rolls? Because we about to end. Bartholomew. The Gospel of Bartholomew. Now listen, I have to say his name in slow motion because if I say it quick, it's going to come out different. I cannot say this in my mind. I'm like, Bartholomew.
Yeah, Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. It's real effort putting into that. That's a lot of words coming out my mouth. Okay, got to type.
He's actually one of the 12, in case you, not 12 sons, 12 apostles. He's one of those, one of the 12 apostles.
And if you didn't know, you ain't alone. Because I was like, Dad, who is Brother Bart? Can I call him Barty?
No,
and yeah,
absolutely not.
Brother B. That's what I'm gonna call him, Brother B, because it's a lot of words coming out there, and I don't want to jack up his name. So I'm going to get into it, y'all, into the Gospel of Bartholomew. That's a lot of effort. All right, chapter 1.
Page 620.
Oh, yeah, if you got this book.
Those of you with the book.
Yep. And if you got the silver book, it's still page 620. We all in the same page. All right. After the resurrection from the dead of our Adonai Yahusha HaMashiach, Bartholomew, Brother B, came unto Yahusha and questioned him, saying, Adonai, reveal unto me the mysteries of heavens. Wow. Of the heavens. Okay. After the resurrections. So he saw him after the resurrection.
Yeah, remember Mashiach showed himself to the 12.
Okay.
Yeah. But now I see why Brother Bartholomew's book ain't that long. He just get straight to the point.
He go right into it.
He ain't beating around the bush. Just what's the mysteries of heaven?
Exactly. That's why. And I can appreciate Brother Bart. You know what I'm saying? Brother B. Oh, yeah. Cammy said Brother Bert. Oh, no. Brother.
I'm not going for it.
Brother B then? Can I do Brother B?
Uncle B.
Oh, all right. Put some respect on it. All right. Yahusha answered and said unto him, if I put off the body of the flesh, I shall not be able to tell them unto thee. But after that I had suffered and risen again, all the apostles looking upon him durst not question him, because his countenance was not as it had been aforetime, but showed forth the fullness of power.
So, because now he's back to the original
state.
Yeah. So he must have looked like Adam looked at first.
Ooh, nice.
All that righteousness, and they was like, maybe we shouldn't be asking him no questions.
Right, exactly. Like, maybe I shouldn't ask that question. I know the answer.
Uncle Bartholomew said, hey, you looking heavenly, so now I need to know the secrets of that.
Since they ain't gonna ask, I might as well ask what everybody's thinking.
All you can say is no.
Exactly. For real. All right. Uncle B, because Uncle B therefore drew near unto Yahusha and said, I have a word to speak unto thee, Adonai. And Yahusha said to him, I know what thou art about to say. Say then what thou wilt, and I will answer thee.
And I want you to pick that up. He's saying, I know what you're going to ask already, but ask anyway. Because a lot of times we don't want to go to Yahuwah for nothing. Time. He already know what I need. Ask anyway.
Ask anyway.
You never ask know what anyway.
And that takes faith too. Mm-hmm. Ask anyway.
Ask anyway.
It's almost like these kids.
Because I want you to talk to me. Ask anyway.
That's like the kids that my kids be like, well, I already know you're going to say no. And I'd be like, but you don't.
You don't know. You
don't know what I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. So just ask. And most likely it'd be a yes. Mm-hmm. All right. And Bartholomew, because I got checked in my spirit, like call him by his name. So and Bartholomew said, Adonai, when thou wentest to be hung upon the tree, I followed thee afar off and saw thee hung upon the tree. And the angels coming down from heaven and worshiping thee. And when there came darkness, I beheld, and I saw thee that thou wast vanished away from the tree. And I heard only a voice in the parts under the earth, and great wailing and gnashing of teeth on a sudden. Tell me, Adonai, whither wentest thou from the tree? Where did you go?
Wait. What just happened?
Zoe.
What just happened? So basically, he's saying, come here, let me just ask you a question. He said, when you were hanging, I saw you. I saw those angels come down. They were worshiping you. And then the darkness came. Because remember, he was up there half the time in light. And the last half, he was in total darkness. No sun. No sun is shining. It is black. He said, but I was watching.
Mm-hmm.
I saw them angels come down and worship you.
And then all of a sudden you were gone.
And then you was gone.
But then I heard the sounds underneath the ground.
Yes.
Gnashing.
Where you go?
Where'd you go?
Brother Bartholomew was paying attention.
Yes.
Everybody else, mind was on the earthquake. Because remember, there was an earthquake in the thing.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But Brother Bartholomew was like, my focus is staying here. I don't care about no earthquake.
Wow.
I'm watching you.
Absolutely.
And you went somewhere.
You sure did, because you sure wasn't there. And by the way, you guys, it does say cross, but you know he did. Yeah, tree. I always say tree. Yeah. That's what he was hung on. All right. Let me see. So verse 8, and Yahusha answered and said, blessed art thou, Bartholomew, my beloved, because thou sawest this mystery. And now will I tell thee all things whatsoever thou askest me. Because it's almost like you paid attention.
Nobody else saw
Nobody paid attention, but you did.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to tell you.
Because you saw it. Because I ain't going to be able to pull nothing on you because you saw it.
You saw it.
You saw the angels. Mm-hmm. And everybody don't just see angels.
Absolutely.
And it's pitch black.
Absolutely.
It's pitch black. Ain't no light. Probably the only light coming from them angels. He said, you was gone. Where'd you go? That's what I'm going to tell you because you was paying attention.
That's good. Sorry, y'all. I got kids up here. All right. For when I vanished away from the tree, then went I down.
Wait, I forgot what verse we was on, girl.
9, verse 9.
All right. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Okay. For when I vanished away from the tree, then went I down into Sheol, that I might bring up Adam and all them that were in him, according to the supplication of Michael, the great prince. And that's true, because
Remember, Pilate
was
the one when they came up and they was writing
and they was
everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they was separated, like the righteous was over here in Sheol. Wow. And they was like, when he came down, he was like, how he get in here?
And they was like, he ain't coming up in here.
And then who was that? Sheol or was mad at Hasatan, like, what you do? Like, why is he
we had a deal. The people you send down here, stay down here. Where he come from?
How did he get inside?
Yeah.
Y'all watch I don't know if it's the Gospel of Pilate, but we did a reading on that.
Yeah.
And it breaks that down. This in great, like, Detail. There you go.
Bunch of detail.
A whole bunch. Because it went off. All right. Wow, that's cool. All right. Verse 10. Then Bartholomew, Adonai, what was the voice which was heard? Yahusha said unto him, Sheol said unto Belial. Yeah, Baal. Because remember, he was like, what are you doing here? Yeah. Oh, man, I get excited. As I perceive, let me start that over, okay? Yahusha said unto him, Sheol said unto Baal, as I perceive, Elohim cometh hither. And the angels cried unto the powers, saying, remove your gates, ye princes, remove your everlasting doors. For behold, the King of glory cometh down.
See, we can't make this up. That's exactly what those two witnesses said.
And that's exactly how those books that was deemed uninspired just said.
Yes.
They said the same thing.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
See, we got a question. Why we got Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John and not
Bartholomew?
Uncle Bartholomew. How y'all just go?
Why
y'all
discount
12?
Why y'all discount Uncle B?
Uncle B, we hear you.
We hear you because he like me. He like, first off, everybody was paying attention over here. He nosy, and I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Some people are blessed.
Yeah, everybody got distracted. He was like it's something unusual over here.
I was like, is that an angel?
Yeah, I don't care about earth. It's an earthquake, and he looking over here. Is
that an angel? Where'd he go?
He vanished.
Brother B, pay attention. But listen, let's get into it. Everything connects. Absolutely.
Wake up and pay attention.
Come on, Jobana, with the yes. Absolutely. The agenda did not want these books. Absolutely. But we serving them now. Right? In my DM voice, now serving the book of Bartholomew. Okay? Had to serve him in the DM voice.
That was a good one.
DMV voice. Y'all know about it.
Yeah.
All right. So now, so we heard what Bell said. Let's see what Sheol said. So Sheol said, like, he bucked up. He was like, who is the King of glory that cometh down from heaven unto us? Ooh, bold.
Yeah, what the King of glory doing here anyway?
Yeah.
Why he coming out here to us? We the place of death.
Yes. And what is this king you talk about? Who told you that?
Matter of fact, look here, little Bilal, Hastan, Nazazo, Simjaza. You ain't been giving me no news. Because he's saying he came down from heaven. That means you don't even know he was on the earth. Sheol don't even know none of that.
No, that's why he was hot.
He was
That's why he was mad at it.
What the?
Linda, we serving, okay? We serving. Full plates, okay? And when I had descended 500 steps, Sheol was troubled, saying, I hear the breathing of the Most High, and I cannot endure it. He cometh with great fragrance, and I cannot bear it. Come on with the old. See, this is us. Y'all know this is us. Listen, let us get a good smell good.
Mashiach was walking down the steps.
He said, man, you got too much fragrance.
Yeah.
Overdid it. Y'all know the men be overdoing it.
Look how deep he is. He said he was on the 500 step. That means he walking down like.
He walking down.
But I got theme music.
And it smells good. Okay. He said,
what's that? It don't smell like death. What is that fragrance?
Catch this. Yes, Dwayne, I know you love it. Okay.
What is that fragrance?
Oh,
dude, you didn't tell me about this.
It smells good, but that ain't supposed to.
And I want y'all to notice how Sheol stepped to Hastan. He ain't scared of him. Y'all be like, the devil may be doing it. I'm so scared he's going to get me. And Sheol was like, look, squared off. Look who coming down the steps.
Right. Listen, if he did it in Sheol, what makes you think he ain't going to do it for you? Straight square up.
Square up.
Smelling good, too. Slapping your problems like. Slapping situations out of your life like.
And Sheol is not having it. What did you do?
Absolutely. Come on, let him step into your situations, okay? Smelling good, okay? Let your situation be like, what is
walking down the stairs.
Coming to get you.
Mashiach, I'm coming to get my boy, my brother Adam, all the people, all my relatives. I'm coming for them. I'm walking down. I ain't running down. I'm walking.
Take my time.
Down your steps.
Sure is. I ain't running down there.
I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I'm coming to get him.
Ooh, this is
Open
good.
the gate.
Open it up. Open it up. Oh, man. And just when your situation think it can question the Most High or your life or your Torah that you live in, be like, who is that? And the Ruach in you be like, it's I, okay?
I'm coming.
Oh my God.
In the name of Yahweh.
Like he told you in that dream, listen.
Right.
Settle down. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Yes, Auntie Nashawn, I have to hit you with the DMB voice, okay? Yes. She smelled him before he saw him. Absolutely.
I smell him coming.
And y'all know we can smell stuff. We can smell stuff. All right, I'm going to go. I'm in I'm going to go 14. But Satan answered him and said, submit not thyself, O Sheol. He in the ring, Sheol in the ring, and Sheol on Satan on the outer part, like, nah, man, you got this.
Hold on.
Don't submit. Just like him. Just like him. Submit not thyself, O Sheol, but be strong, for Elohim himself have not descended upon the earth.
Oh, lying to him.
He a liar.
Straight lying. Dude, what you said? Be strong. Don't be scared of this.
But he ain't in the midst of it. He talking to Sheol, trying to keep him in the midst of it. Yeah. Ain't that like him? He be like, hey,
just
man,
like him.
You ain't got to give in. Yeah. You ain't got to give in.
Hold strong. Lord. Keep them gates closed.
Right. You don't have to give in. You don't have to stop doing what you're doing. You ain't never been caught stealing before. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give it another shot.
Yep.
Right there. That's the same spirit talking. Oh, we. Mm-hmm. All right. But when I had descended yet 500 steps, the angel and the powers cried out, take hold, remove the doors. For behold, the King of glory cometh down. And Sheol said, oh, woe unto me, for I hear the breath of Elohim. How you hear breath? I don't. That's how he heard it. He said, and I don't even think he even breathed that hard.
He said, I know the breath of
He said, Elohim. I hear him.
I hear him coming.
He said, I hear
because he just walking downstairs with his fragrance and he just breathing. Hey, I'm talking to you.
And he wasn't probably panting hard. He wasn't panting because, 500 steps ain't nothing for the Most High.
He ain't running. He just walking down because he owned the place.
Own it.
He owns Sheol.
Wow.
Really? You gonna keep me out of somewhere I own? You couldn't keep me off these stairs.
You ain't about to keep. Ooh, let's get into it. Listen, if you ain't fired out, I'm like, I want a situation. Please come to me.
Yeah, because Satan talking all that big talk, then go stop him.
Right? Why didn't you do
telling Sheol, why don't you stop him?
Y'all see how Satan works?
Go stop him.
He'll tell you to do something,
but he ain't going.
He ain't going. Okay, you're right. Okay, Joanne, thank you, ma'am. All right.
She said,
read it. You right. Okay, so where am I? Okay, 16. And Satan said unto Sheol, why affrightest thou me, Sheol? It is a prophet, and he has made himself like unto Elohim. This prophet will we take and bring hither unto those that think to ascend into heaven. He lying.
He said, this ain't nothing but a prophet. We gonna snatch this prophet. Everybody gonna see him, and we gonna tell him we got your prophet down here too.
Y'all
waiting to get out. Y'all funny.
He doing the same thing that he did to Kuwa. You should not surely die if you eat of this fruit. OMG. Yep. Okay.
Y'all think y'all going to heaven? How you think you get rescued? Look here for that prophet.
Listen, and Sheol said, which of the prophet is it? Show me. Is it Enoch, the scribe of righteousness?
That's right, because Enoch never went down there.
He sure didn't. But Elohim has not suffered him to come down upon the earth before the end of the 6,000 years. Sayest thou that it is Elijah, the avenger? But before he cometh not down, what shall I do? Whereas the destruction is of Elohim. For surely our end is at hand, for I have the number of 6,000 years in my hands. Oh my, yeah.
Sheol is saying, I know about Enoch. Yep. I know about Elijah. They ain't been here. They ain't been here.
So who is
And
this?
he said, I know we only supposed to be here 6,000 years. Even Sheol, look, y'all. He knows he got to give up the righteous.
Yep.
Because he know those numbers of those days.
Yeah. And he know that Hasatan is lying to him.
Yeah. He was like, so, okay, yeah, what prophet is it?
What prophet is he? Because is he Enoch?
Enoch ain't been here. Elijah ain't been here.
No. Father of lies. Absolutely, he is. Oh, wow. And Sheol said unto him, these be no good words that I hear from thee. My belly is rent, and my inward parts are pained. It cannot.
Wait, did you skip something?
Yes, I did. I was making sure you was paying attention. Right. 18. You did. You paid attention. Okay, verse 18, y'all. Be not troubled. Make safe thy gates and strengthen thy bars. Consider Elohim cometh not down upon the earth.
He said, Elohim ain't coming down. He ain't got time for all this. Just strengthen your bars, strengthen your gates.
That's it.
You good.
You good.
But strengthen them with what? What you gonna strengthen them with?
And that's
I guess
crazy.
he telling them to stand guard. I don't know what he doing.
He lying to him. That's what he's setting him up. Sheol said unto him, these be no good words that I hear from thee. My belly is rent, mine inward parts are pained. It cannot be but the Elohim cometh hither. Alas, whither shall I flee before the face of the power of the great king? Suffer me to enter into thyself, for before thee was I formed.
Okay.
Whoa. So Sheol was here.
Oh.
Yeah, Sheol was here before even
him.
Mm-hmm. And he said, wow, that. So he kind of like did like he wanted to do what Hasatan did, like to the reptile, like how he.
Oh, yeah. Let me get inside you.
Yeah.
What am I supposed
I don't want to
do?
face him.
Yeah.
So you doing this talking. Why don't you face him then? Just let me get inside of you.
Yeah. Because he said, I saw him before you did.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go. Okay.
But then he's asking, where am I going to go to hide from him?
That's what he's saying. That's what he said. Suffer me to enter into you.
Yeah. Can I hide in you?
For before thee was I formed. So
he's trying to hide.
And he's like, man, I got rank. Like before you, I was formed. So let me hide in you. Wow. Then did I enter in and scourged him and bound him with chains that cannot be loosened, and brought forth thence all the patriarchs and came again unto the tree.
Oh, so now this is my shot. And then I went in and I scourged him and bound.
Yep. And bound him with chains. So Sheol is locked up currently. That cannot be loosened, and brought forth thence all the patriarchs and came again unto the cross or tree, which is true because that's when we saw Adam go, and all the other ones was going. And remember the thief, we found out that the thief was just sitting there waiting to get into paradise. Because remember he said, on this day, let me be with you in paradise. And when the when the thief tried to get in, they was like, who are you?
You ain't coming up in
here. Yeah, and he was like, no, I got the mark.
I got the mark. He said, okay, stay right there.
He opened his mouth and the mark was on his tongue.
He said, but you got to stay there because Adam got to come through here first.
Yep, and Adam came in at this part. This is where Adam was going up. That's so crazy. Yahushua Mashiach handed him to
the Father.
The Father.
The Father handed him to the angel.
Yep.
The angel took him down. Back to Eden.
Wow. Okay. Bartholomew said unto him, I saw thee again hanging upon the tree, and all the dead arising and worshiping thee, and going up again into their sepulchres. Tell me, Adonai, who was he whom the angel bare up in their hands, even that man that was very great of stature? And what spakest thou unto him that he sighed so sore?
So Bartholomew was saying, I saw the people that rose from the dead went back into their sepulchre. I saw it.
Yep.
I saw, because remember, after he had risen, they came out of the sepulchre. He said, I saw him go back in the sepulchre.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to need you to tell me what's going on.
And you already said ask. So I'm asking everything at this point. Wow. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, it was Adam, the first formed, for whose sake I came down from heaven upon the earth. And I said unto him, I was hung upon the tree for thee, and for thy children's sake. And he, when he heard it, groaned and said, so was thy good pleasure, O Adonai.
He said, I came here for you.
That's right. All of this.
Your children.
Yes.
You can just hear Adam going, here.
Absolutely. And
the promise.
And like you said, Adam wasn't no scrawny men. Like what Joanna goes, she says, men of great stature.
Yep.
Absolutely. He was whatever that looks like to you.
Yeah, whatever it looked like.
But he wasn't no 0 calorie, you know what I'm saying? None of that.
Right.
Wow. Again, Bartholomew said, Adonai, I saw the angels ascending before Adam and singing praises. But one of the angels, which was very great above the rest, would not ascend up with them. And there was in his hand a sword of fire, and he was looking steadfastly upon thee only. And all the angels besought him that he would go up with them, but he would not. But when thou didst command him to go up, I beheld a flame of fire issuing out of his hands and going even unto the city of Jerusalem. And Yahusha said unto him, Blessed art thou, Bartholomew, my beloved, because thou sawest these mysteries. This was one of the angels of vengeance which stand before my Father's throne, and this angel sent he unto me. And for this cause he would not ascend up, because he desired to destroy all the powers of the world. But when I commanded him to ascend up, there went a flame out of his hand and rent asunder the veil.
There you go.
That's
how it got torn. He was like, I'm not leaving without you, Mashiach. I will tear this place up over you.
I will tear this up.
Look, dude, I need you to leave.
Whoa, I never even knew that's why. I just thought because when he was crucified,
it was access, so it tore. The angel of vengeance.
Angel of vengeance did that. Wow. Okay. The veil of the temple, and parted it into 2 pieces for a witness unto the children of Yasharel. He wanted to tear it up for my passion, because they crucified me. But the flame which thou sawest issuing out of his hands smote the house of the assembly of the Jews, or Yahudim, for a testimony of me, wherein they crucified me. So the Judeans,
because remember they delivered them up.
They did. Yeah they did say
they're the ones who delivered them up.
It be your own sometimes. Wow.
And that angel was going to let him know.
He was going to tear Jerusalem up.
Y'all messed with the wrong one.
On behalf of Yahusha.
He said, I ain't going nowhere. He said,
the angel's like, come on, man.
He said, not before I do this. Yep. Because they going to know.
It's going to be testify. Wow. And when he has thus spoken, he said unto the apostles, tarry for me in this place, for today a sacrifice is offered in the Garden of Eden. Yeah, because they was going in there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
We can't make this up.
We cannot. Literally, if you go to the book of Pilate, his gospel of
all
Pilate,
this backs it up.
All of it backs it up. Oh my gosh, Dwayne, what you got to say? He says, angel of vengeance. I think my son has seen this giant angel of vengeance in his dream. Very well.
Probably.
Very well. He let him know. Absolutely. And Bartholomew answered and said unto Yahusha, Adonai, what is the sacrifice which is offered in the Garden of Eden? Come on with the questions. And Yahusha said, there be souls of the righteous which today have departed out of the body and go unto the Garden of Eden. And unless I be there, they cannot enter.
So he said, I need to go. I need to let them in.
Yes. Oh, wow.
They waiting.
They were waiting.
And unless I go in, me and Adam.
Yeah, me and Adam. They ain't getting in. It's going to be a long
Because the angels up there, Garden Eden, they ain't playing with y'all. You are not getting in here.
Wow. And Bartholomew said, Adonai, how many souls depart out of the worldly daily? Come on with your right questions. When you ask questions, this is the type.
See, this is what you do. When Yahuwah said, ask me, you better ask.
Everything.
Ask everything you want to know. Come on, Uncle B.
You look okay.
This is my Uncle B right here.
I understand why they took you out. Yahusha said unto him, 30,000
Whoa.
He said, how many come out the world daily? That's not a lot. You know how many people in this world?
Yeah. Every day, 30,000 people.
30,000 people are leaving this world.
Every day.
Every day.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, I mean, maybe that is a lot.
I mean, that's a lot, but it ain't. I mean,
the numbers have been manipulated so much. So
yeah, so we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know, but he's telling them it's about 30,000 souls that leave this earth
every day.
Every day.
Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Where am I?
31.
Okay, 31. Bartholomew said unto him, Adonai, when thou wast with us teaching the word, didst thou receive the sacrifices in the Garden of Eden? Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily I say unto thee, my beloved, that I both taught the word with you and continually sat with my Father and received the sacrifices in the Garden of Eden every day.
So
because I was one.
Yes,
he was one.
He's the original intent.
And you know when they said, well, he said, didn't you see the Father? All that I've done was showing you my Father.
Mm-hmm. I talked to him every day. Probably every time he prayed, that's where he was.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the body, his whole soul up there in the garden somewhere, talking to Pops.
Yep. Like, Daddy, these Negroes is crazy.
Give me some strength.
I want to body slam two of them. What say thee, Daddy? Like, man, I didn't know they were gonna be like this. They stiff-necked. Wow. Bartholomew answered and said unto him, Adonai, if 30,000 souls depart out of the world every day, how many souls out of them are found righteous? Oh my. Yahushua said unto him, hardly 50. Whoa, 3, my beloved. Out of 33,000
a day.
A day?
Okay, y'all better take this remnant thing seriously. 30,000 leave here, and hardly 53 are righteous.
Hardly.
I'm barely making the numbers.
Oh, I'm darn near slithering. Like when the door is slide, I probably barely get in there.
Hey. Call me 53.
As long as I am. As long as I am.
Right.
33,000 a day?
You all see, do the math.
I can't.
Do the math. 30,000 leave here. 53. Not 1,000, not 5,300. 53.
He definitely don't play with that remnant. He did it with Gideon. He just showed us. He always constantly telling us that he's looking for a remnant in everything that he does.
Now play with him. Keep playing. I mean, and just think. Absolutely. People think they going just because they sat in a chair.
Yeah.
In the church. Yeah. Well, I sat in a chair. I know I lived my life any old kind of raggedy way, but I sat in a chair at a young age.
Depart from me, you lawless worker. You Torah-less worker.
If that were true, it'd be way more than 53.
He don't
53 out of 30,000.
Oh Maya. Don't be the one. Don't be the
one.
Don't be the one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Verse
right?
Verse 33. How about that? Again, Bartholomew said, and how do 3 only enter into the Garden of Eden? Yahushua said unto him, the 53 enter the Garden of Eden or are laid up in Abraham's bosom, but the others go into the place of resurrection. For the 3 are not like unto the 50.
So he's making even a distinction.
Yeah, distinction, because even when you say hardly 50, 50 is by itself, but in brackets, the word is 3 inside the bracket. Mm-hmm. So he said this 50 is going to be with Abraham bosom. And then the 3 goes somewhere else, like in resurrection or something. I don't know what he said. Into the place of resurrection, for the 3 are not like unto the 50. But if we keep reading, we might find out.
Yeah, because I'm thinking maybe the 3 go up and ascend, because you got Enoch up there, you got Elijah up there, you got. I wonder if Mashiach is those are the 3. Let's keep reading, because I'm not even gonna try to guess, because
so it do take all of that, absolutely, and more. Yahuwah, please help us. It take all of that and some. Yes, absolutely, I agree. 34. Bartholomew said unto him, Adonai, how many souls above the number are born into the world daily? And Yahusha said unto him, one soul only is born above the number of them that depart.
So
every 30 people that die, one baby is born. Right? Is that what I'm getting?
Well, he's saying, so 30,000 leave, 30, wait.
I was about to say,
I want to say 30,000 or 30,001. Only one soul is born above the number of them that depart. So 30,000 leave here, 30,001 are born.
Oh, wow. Remember when you said do the math and I said, I can't.
Yeah,
I wasn't lying.
Yeah. Hey, I hope I got it right. So, you math people.
Y'all figure it out. Listen, that's why we learn together. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right. Bartholomew said, I'm going to read that question again. Bartholomew said, how many are the souls which depart out of the body every day? And Yahushua said, verily I say unto thee, 12,863 souls depart out of the body every day. And when he had said this, he gave them the shalom and vanished away from them.
He said, peace. Peace out.
He said,
end of question. We got numbers.
We got numbers. We got records, okay? We got receipts. Tell you. All right, chapter 2, because that was a lot in chapter 1, but we didn't mind it.
Yeah, we didn't mind that. Yeah, no.
All right, chapter 2. Now the apostles were in the place of Egypt.
No.
And Mizraim?
What did you say that? Read it again.
Okay. Now the apostles, I was Jews. Okay. Now the apostles were in the place with Miriam. Why did I get
she done put, because you was thinking Miriam because you was going so fast. It's a whole person.
They was with Miriam. My bad.
With Miriam or Mary.
Or Mary, yeah.
She got them in Egypt. They hanging out with Miriam.
My bad. Right. Chapter 1, power. Yes, absolutely. All right. And Bartholomew came and said unto Peter and Andrew and John and Yachanan or Yochanan. Who was that?
It's John.
Oh, why?
You know that.
No, I
ain't that it? Yeah,
Yohanan, I don't know, but
Yachanan.
He gave me parentheses for everybody else's name, but his.
Right.
Spare me, y'all. All right, so the name is.
I think it's John.
Okay, it's John. Okay, but just so you know, it's Yokhannon. Okay, so it can be John. She was looking at the words.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where his name is.
Oh yeah, I don't know. All right, but I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, I think it's him though.
Okay, let us ask her that is highly favored how she conceived the incomprehensible, or how she bare him that cannot be carried, or how she brought forth so much greatness. But they doubted to ask her.
It's like we got some questions for Mary.
Right. It's
but
John.
But was like, should you ask? No, you ask. It's like, because these questions going to be a little, do we even know how to ask this question? We want to know what your experience was just carrying the Mashiach.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And if you go to the birth of Mary, you'll know. All right. Bartholomew therefore said unto Peter, Thou that art the chief and my teacher, draw near and ask her. But Peter said to John, Thou art a virgin and undefiled and beloved, and thou must ask her.
They passing the buck. They're like, okay, who's gonna draw the short straw?
These are our people, man. We do this. Like, nah,
he said, John, you the virgin. Both of y'all virgins. Y'all can understand each other. You go ask.
You go ask her. Wow.
They passing the buck.
And as they all doubted and disputed, Bartholomew came near unto her with a cheerful countenance and said to her, thou that art highly favored, the tabernacle of the Most High, unblemished, we, even all the apostle, ask thee to tell us how thou didst conceive the incomprehensible, or how thou didst bear him that cannot be. But Mary said unto them, ask me not concerning this mystery. If I should begin to tell you, fire will issue forth out of my mouth and consume all the world.
Miriam say, yeah, I think maybe not.
Yeah, don't ask me that question. You can ask me anything else.
It's too much. Like, yeah.
Fire? Fire. Okay. But Mary said unto them, oh, I said that. Okay, 6. But they continue yet. Oh, no. But they continue yet the more to ask her. Well, of course, if you're going to respond like that, though.
Yeah, like, I got to know now.
Yeah, and, it's us. So you just can't. That's just like saying, oh, I was about to tell you about. Never mind.
Yeah.
This is a whole never mind thing.
Yeah.
And but they continue yet the more to ask her. And she, for she could not refuse to hear the apostle, said, let us stand up in prayer. And the apostle stood behind Mary.
They stood behind her. They said, you talk about fire.
We're not about to gather in a circle and the words coming out your mouth.
We can pray, but we going to be in back of you.
Because you about to pray. No.
You go to the Most High, we going to stand in back of you.
These are our people.
We ain't standing in front of you, Sister Mama.
Right. We're not gathering in a circle. Mama Miriam. Wow, that's so funny. But they said unto her, in thee did Yahuwah. Let me see. No. Wait. 7. And the apostle stood behind Mary. But she said unto Peter, Peter, thou chief, thou great pillar, standest thou behind us? Said not our Adonai, the head of the man is Hamashiach? Now therefore stand ye before me and pray.
Get in front of me, boy.
So, Peter, what you doing? Peter was like, well, you
supposed to be the pillar.
Peter was like, but you said fire out your mouth. So I was just acting accordingly.
And Miriam go, wait, didn't Mashiach say you was the... Wait, what did he call him? He called Peter something. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. When he asked him about who do men say that I am? He the rock or something. He's the rock. Peter is the rock. Upon this rock.
This rock.
The gates of hell should not be able to prevail against it or something like that. He said, aren't you a pillar? Peter, you one of the 12. Like, you finna go and preach.
Yeah, you the one that caught this revelation. Peter, you've been catching revelations.
Yeah. You got to go preach all this. I'm gonna need you to get up front, dude.
But Peter was like, the revelation. And you the man. Peter was like, the revelation is
you said fire out your mouth.
So revelation and common sense says get behind. I love me some Peter. Oh. But they said unto her, in thee did Yahweh set his tabernacles.
In other words, he lived inside you.
Yep. And it was his good pleasure that thou shouldest contain him, and thou oughtest be the leader in the prayer. Not having the first. But she said unto them, ye are shining stars. And as the prophet said, I did lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence shall come mine help. Ye therefore are the hills, and it behooves you to pray. Oh, wow, there's that behoove. To pray. The apostle says unto her, thou oughtest to pray. Thou art the mother of the heavenly king.
Miriam is like, look, this y'all job. But you know what? They're trying to make her the intercessor. Oh. I just thought of that. They're trying to make her the intercessor like the Catholic Church does right now.
And
she ain't having it.
Girl,
come on, Ruach. They trying to make her the intercessor.
Absolutely, and she is not giving in. She's like no. My help comes the same way your help comes.
Yep, heels. Look to the heels, dude. Pray. You can't be coming to me to pray for you.
Wow.
You got this wrong.
You got this twisted. Oh wow, that is great.
And they're like, no, you should be the one. No, you should be the one.
And she like checking him. Oh wow. Ooh wee. Oh wow. Where are we? Oh, 11. 11.
Okay.
Miriam said unto them, in your likeness did Elohim form the sparrows and sent them forth into the four corners of the world. But they said unto her, he that is scarce, contained by the...
Oh, that means they couldn't, whatever it was, they couldn't make it out.
Yeah, they couldn't figure this part up. Okay, figure this part out. Then Miriam stood up before them and spread out her hands towards the heaven and began to speak thus. Greek translation, Elfu, Zaratha, Charabon, Nemeoth, Meletho, Tharabrotha. I feel like I'm spitting everywhere.
It's like they're a brother.
Yeah, right. They're a brother. You're right. Myphonos, Chamayoth, Aurora, Meriden, Ellison, Marmirdin, Seption, Hezabotha, Enoa, Sactinos, Athor, Belethlehem, Opheoth, sorry y'all, Abod, Charasar, O Elohim, the exceeding great and all wise and king of the world, that art not to be described, the ineffable, that dideth establish the greatness of the heavens, and all things by a word, that out of the darkness did constitute and fasten together the poles of heaven in harmony, did it bring into shape the matter that was in confusion, did it bring into order the things that were without order, did it part the misty darkness from the light, did it establish in one place the foundations of the water, thou that makest the beings of the air to tremble, and art the fear of them that are on the earth, that didst settle the earth and not suffer it to perish, and fill it, which is the nourisher of all things, with showers of blessings, Son of the Father, thou whom the seven heavens hardly contain, but who was well pleased to be contained without pain in me, thou that art thyself the full word of the Father, in whom all things came to be. Give glory to thy exceeding great name, and bid me to speak before thy holy. And again, they couldn't make things out.
Yeah. So remember when the other two came out, other girl, they was like, we can't. Remember, they had to pray first.
They had to pray first.
Before I get to revealing secrets, I
got to pray first
and ask for permission.
Yep. Very true.
I ain't telling y'all nothing unless Yahuwah tells me to tell y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And when she had ended the prayer, she began to say unto them, let us sit down upon the ground, and come thou, Peter, the chief, and sit on my right hand, and put thy left hand beneath mine armpit.
Don't do it.
And thou, Andrew, do so on my left hand, and thou, John, the virgin, hold together my bosom. And thou, Bartholomew, set thy knees against my back, and hold my shoulders, lest I begin to speak, my bones be loosened one from another. And when they had so done, she began to say, when I abode in the temple of Elohim, and received my food from the angels, on a certain day there appeared unto me one in the likeness of an angel, but his face was incomprehensible, and he had not in his hand bread or a cup, as he did the angel which came to me aforetime. Sorry. And straightway the veil of the temple was rent, and there was a very great earthquake, and I fell upon the earth, for I was not able to endure the sight of him. But he put his hand beneath me and raised me up, And I looked up into heaven, and there came a cloud of dew and sprinkled me from the head to the feet. And he wiped me with his robe and said unto me, Hail, thou that art highly favored, the chosen vessel, grace exhaustible. And he smote his garment upon the right, and there came a very great loaf. And he set it upon the altar of the temple, and did eat of it first himself, and gave unto me also. And again he smote his garment upon the left hand, and there came a very great cup full of wine. And he set it upon the altar of the temple, and did drink of it first himself, and gave also unto me. And I beheld and saw the bread and the cup of whole as they were. And he said unto me, Yet three years, and I will send my word unto thee, and then shall conceive a son, and through him shall the whole creation be saved. Shalom be unto. And again, they couldn't make out the words.
Yeah.
And when he had so said, he vanished away from my eyes, and the temple was restored as it had been before. And as she was saying this, fire issued out of her mouth, and the world was at the point to come to an end. But Yahusha appeared quickly and laid his hand upon her mouth and said unto Mary, Utter not this mystery. Sorry. Let me go back. No, let me, okay. Sorry, let me go back to the line. Sorry, y'all. But Yahusha appeared, and as she was saying this, fire issued out of her mouth, and the world was at the point to come to an end. But Yahusha appeared quickly and laid his hand upon her mouth and said, Miriam, utter not this mystery. Or what the world do you got in your book?
The same thing you said.
I'm on 22. And as she was saying this,
fire issued out of her mouth, and the world was at the point to come to an end.
The point, and I got the point. To come to an end. I got to come to an end. It appeared quickly. And this is a whole cliff. It was a whole clip, y'all. Nothing wrong with my scriptures. It's in there.
Oh, look, that was already too much for me anyway. I think I needed a cliff right about now because this was.
First off, chapter 1 and 2 is just like, oh man, I'm already full. I didn't fool you, Auntie.
Who was that, Linda?
Yep. Lolo said, we got 2 minutes. I saw that coming.
Well, we got way more than 2 minutes worth of stuff to read.
I know, Jobanna, listen, that was so crazy. Like, why wouldn't you give us Bartholomew?
Yeah, you gave us everybody else. Matthew, well, you gave us Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
And you didn't give us Bartholomew. Wow. Yes, Dwayne, I'm glad you fell into it. It's 4.
Bartholomew got straight to the point. That's
yes,
why.
He did. And there was nothing that you can.
Yeah, what you gonna manipulate?
I mean, there's some parts that when I say like we can't figure it out, it's because they have brackets, and then inside the brackets is ... So when I say, they couldn't figure out, that's what that looks like.
Or they just didn't want to tell us.
Or they didn't want to tell us.
Because they got a hold to this too.
But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're never going to get the purified version of anything until he comes, okay?
Yeah.
So we just have to chew the
meat. But he made sure he left us something. You
know what? He gave us enough to stay in Torah.
Yes. Yes.
There's no excuse why you're not in Torah. And you got to be in Torah in everything. Like in every aspect of your life, not just your spiritual walk. That don't make sense.
Yes.
But you know what I wanted to say though when I was reading? I was like, wow. I don't know, but I don't think I've ever seen it. But you know how they said, maybe you never heard this, but he said that the world's going to be destroyed by fire. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I've heard it.
So it's crazy because when she said, she opened her mouth and the world was consumed with the fire, it was like the ending of the world that she saw. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain.
No, but remember, he's going to cleanse it.
So is that what that is?
So there's going to be a fire. Yeah. It's going to be some type of fire that's going to take place on this earth. Because surrounding all this. Because remember they call it the Sabbath arena? Sabbath arena?
No. Shabbat-arilla? I mean, that's
what I always say, Shabbat-arilla. But it's called something else. But remember, y'all has to cleanse the earth. Remember, like the volcanoes going off and all that. He has to cleanse the earth.
Is that what she was representing, though?
And maybe some of the stuff she's saying is too soon. It's some kind of whatever you're about to say. Some of it is cleansing. I'm gonna need you to.
It would have been barbecue.
You saying more. I know I told you to say some stuff, but you're saying too much.
Yeah, Auntie said. Auntie Linda said. I thought the same thing, Bonnie, because I was like, is she seeing the ending at this point?
She might be. When if you hadn't clipped us, we may know.
Yeah, that's very true.
We may find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. Whatever it is she is saying, because now she's telling them about her experience. When she was, because remember she was in a convent, quote unquote. Remember they were keeping her in there.
Yes,
and she said the first time it came, the angel came. This is what he said, and now she's giving them a full account. Like he told me, like in 2 years you're gonna have another visitation, and
yes. Listen, y'all, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, if you can just not log on, like, or at 6 o'clock, like watch the birth of Mary. Okay, we already did a story. We did the reading on that.
Was it called the Gospel of Mary?
The Gospel of Mary. I thought it was the birth of Mary.
It might have been.
It's either the Gospel of Mary or the birth of Mary.
And it talks about when she was a little girl.
It talks about this account. But the crazy thing is, this angel wasn't like the last one. It was the father. It was Yahuwah himself.
Yeah. Telling her you're going to be visited in 2 years.
No,
and that's when Gabriel came, right?
No, this one right here. Like he said, he smelled himself, but he put, let me see, straightway though.
That came with the bread and the wine.
Yeah, that was Yahuwah himself.
Yeah, that was Yahuwah.
It just dawned on me that was him. And I'm going to give you a seed that, through him.
Yet 3 years, and I will send my word unto thee, and thou shalt conceive. So when he sent this word, he sent that word by Gabriel. Remember? Oh. So he came first himself and said, in 3 years.
I thought the word was the Mashiach, Yahusha.
Wait.
I thought that's what I thought.
I will send my word unto thee, and thou shalt conceive, and through him shall the whole.
Yes, I thought that was
maybe
him.
It might be
because and through him shall the whole creation be saved.
Yeah, it might be. That might be the word he's talking about. He may be talking about Mashiach. Because but first remember Gabriel came and told her it's gonna happen.
Yes,
that's what I was thinking of. But it could be.
Oh wow!
But he's actually talking about I'm going to put the word in you.
Yes.
In 3 years. So get ready.
Wow. She had to wait 3 years for the word, and then. It wasn't his ministry 3 years?
I think so. Yes, I think so.
That is so interesting. Listen, I told you I'll get into this chat.
He knew it was going to take 3 years for her to even grasp God.
Absolutely, because they had her in this, like you said, since she was a baby. She never even touched. Okay, her parents didn't even let her touch the floor.
Yep.
They held this girl, Miriam. And they wasn't letting everybody see their daughters. Mm-hmm. Only virgins can
be around her. Yep.
It's just read the Gospel of Mary or the Birth of Mary. I don't know what it's called, but it's on Storytime's thing. It's so good. It's like, I'm full. I can't have another bite good. Okay, but I won't do, but I already know. All right, let me get into these comments, y'all. Auntie Shani, she goes, thank you, Abba, for what you have been revealing to us, your people. Yes. I thought the same thing, Bonnie. Dwayne said the 2 witnesses will have fire coming out of their mouth too, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. 2 witnesses.
Oh, is that the ones that they have to write? What happened?
I wonder if that is who they're talking about. I don't know. But no, it's supposed to be in the the word end times is so because remember with Yahuwah, every day is 1,000 years.
Yes.
So
I don't know.
He could have been talking about them too.
Could have been, because remember they were the two witnesses too. But listen, don't.
Okay, then you got Enoch and Elijah.
Oh yes.
Who never even been to Sheol. They might come riding down here on their little chariot, swing low, sweet chariot. I don't have.
Yes, Dwayne said Elijah. So he said, "Is the two witnesses Elijah and Enoch?"
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't. Nashawn says, the truth is like fire. He shall cleanse the earth with what comes out of his mouth. The truth will burn up everything not like him. I close my book. It's so tempting. Thank you, Auntie. If you got the book, don't read ahead.
Because I'm tempted. I'll be having to leave my book in the car.
Same. I'll be...
Or I will pick it up.
Same. Especially at this part.
Okay.
James, don't be reading your book, please. Don't read. Dwayne, don't read the book, please. Read it with us, okay?
Yes.
Yakad, okay? Together. Oh, that sounds like he said, I'm going to read it. I don't know if my eyes is playing.
King James?
Yeah, I don't know if my eyes are playing with me, but it looked like he said, I'm gonna read it. It looks like it. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
He says, I'm gonna read it.
So do the opposite of that, and we thank you.
Yes.
And Nashawn says, the two witnesses are Yehuda and Yasharel. The truth is fire. Okay. All right. Yehuda and Yasharel. All right.
What is that? Yasrael's Israel. Yasrael. Judah's part of Yasrael. You mean like the two sticks? The two?
Oh, the two
before they come together?
The two, maybe. Two kingdoms coming together as one? Maybe. Is that what you mean?
That's what she meant. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Listen, I'm hoping to find out tomorrow at 6 p.m. And I'm hoping that James can find out with us.
It ain't never said when we're gonna find that out.
You right.
We'll see. I don't know if they're gonna say it or not.
Oh, I hope they do. I
don't know. That might be one of the mysteries, but we'll see.
Well, I'm happy to learn two of the mysteries.
Yeah, because they did mention those two names in chapter 1, and because she was saying, I ain't even seen it. And I don't even know what they look like.
But then now that we read Bartholomew, if we went back to Mary, maybe it connects more, because like
we may have to do Mary over.
Yeah, we may have to do that one over. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. It's good.
Especially when we go back a second time, we see we picking up other stuff. We may have to go back after this.
Yeah, we might have to go back. What say ye? Y'all want us to go back to the Book of Mary so you're not reading it by yourself? Give us a thumbs up if y'all don't mind. Even though we did it before. Let me see. Jane said, I can't wait. This is so good. Let me have a minute.
No.
You know, you always want to sucker punch somebody. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yes. Okay. Yes, please. All right. So after this book, then we're going to go back to the Book of Mary. But the sad thing is the Book of Mary is not in this book. It's in, I want to say, Havaoth.
Yes, one of those.
Yeah.
So what does the one say? So we will be like the son when
he comes back. And
like when we get our new bodies? Yes.
Oh,
is that what he's asking?
He's saying so we'll be like the son when he comes back and have. Listen, I know you like fire, sir, but we may not have fire coming out of our mouth.
He said we're gonna have. No, I don't think.
I know we relate to the Maccabees and we want to set fire on things. But
no, I don't think so. Because it's gonna be cleansed pretty much. Or
I think we will be having our Yah-given abilities that was stripped from us, like how Naphtali can run really fast. He can barely touch the ground when he's running. The strength of the power of them, how they were jumping on the walls and stuff like that. I think all of that will be restored, but I don't think I want that. Just feel like it's gonna burn. Okay, it feels like it will burn my throat, and I can't deal with a sore throat. So I'll leave the fire if you want the fire. If you want the fire,
it sounds like it's gonna be you a sore throat.
Yeah. I don't want that. Nothing. I mean, Father, if I had a choice, I'll just take the natural abilities restored, And then the ability to set a fire. I'll set a fire for sure.
Girl.
I'll set one. I don't want to breathe one. Okay, y'all. Auntie Shelly, she likes to talk. So y'all know what that means. She understands the assignment, though. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes.
He said, fire can't burn what's already fire. Well, Cousin Dwayne, I'm going to let you be the one to breathe out fire, because you never know. Wherever we need a light match or we need something burnt up, we call you and you breathe on it. And that be your gift.
Be in that number. Me too, girl.
I know. Y'all, the number is so...
That 53, I'm in the 53. Or whatever.
It just don't make sense. Out of 33,000, only 53.
Only 53?
It's not even 10% of which he's asking. You know what I'm saying?
Remnant.
That brother said only 53 didn't.
Talk about a great falling away. Look, and just think of how many Christians there are.
Oh, man.
Oh, y'all ain't going.
And quiet as kept, if we don't get it together and really uphold Torah, guess who ain't going? You, me, she.
Yeah. Some of those are Yashraelites.
Absolutely.
Hebrews, fringes and all.
Absolutely. Y'all, we got to uphold this in every area of your life. I had the opportunity to lie today, and I said, nope, I'm not going to lie today. It's day by day. You be having opportunities to do everything you want to do today. I couldn't do it today. I said, nope. Had the opportunity to do so many things today. I said, no.
Yeah.
Had the opportunity to have a whole story in my head. I said, no. And now that I know it's only 53, I'll be telling myself a lot more.
Yeah.
No.
This stuff helps you stay in Torah for real.
Absolutely.
Like,
when I want to clock in on somebody, I'll be like 53. No.
I don't want to hear now serving 54.
Exactly.
That means
now
we're on the decline.
Absolutely. That means you need to cut.
I didn't make the cut.
Now serving. No. I don't want that. Listen, let us all continue to press towards the mark. I don't care if you got to crawl towards the mark.
Yeah, seriously.
Slowly walk towards the mark. Drag yourself as long as you're going towards that mark. Yeah. Do what you need to do. Yeah. And when you feel like stopping, pray and ask him for his strength. And be like Brother Bartholomew.
And don't turn around. Keep your hands outstretched, moving forward.
No, because when you turn around, everything like, oh, well, that don't look so bad. That didn't look that bad.
It was cool. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I didn't get too burned up in that. I didn't get caught up in that. Don't look back. Keep going, y'all. Keep going, please. Yasharel, keep going. And that's for me. That's like encouraging me. Keep going, Bonnie. Keep going. Keep going, Auntie Shelly. Keep going, Dwayne. Keep going, Linda. Keep going, Lauren. Keep going, Nishan. Keep going. Keep going, everybody. Auntie Shelia. Keep going.
March.
Keep going. Uncle James, Rangi, keep going. Y'all keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Jobanna, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
And everybody else that's watching this, that's not in the chat, keep going. That being said, we for real about to end.
Yeah.
Keep going, y'all. We love y'all. Shalom.
Shalom.